Welcome to the store. How can I help you today? Oh, you're looking to buy some manga? Oh, that's really cool. Have you got any idea what you're looking for? Oh, okay, so you're a beginner. You've not read it before. Oh, well, that's good. It's good to see new people getting into the genre. May I ask why your sudden interest? Oh, right, so your partner's really into it, yeah? Oh, and he talks about it all the time. Yeah, I'm kind of like that. So you just thought, just to see what all the fuss was about? Yeah, that's a really good idea. Sure you won't regret it. So, you need a bit of direction. Where to start, I'm guessing. Okay. Well, there are 3 titles out there at the moment which are generally considered to be the most popular manga at the minute, or manga, I don't know how you really pronounce it. I think it depends where you come from. But the 3 titles are Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, and they are generally considered the top 3 right now. So they're probably the best place to start for a beginner such as yourself. And you should get some. So this is Naruto, and it's set in a ninja world. There's a fictional universe populated by various villages of ninja groups in. Yeah, sounds interesting. You want me to explain a bit more? Okay. So the principal character is this guy on the front of the first volume, and he's called Naruto Uzumaki. And when the story starts, he is just finishing ninja school, if you like. It's his last day and his final exam. And basically the story is about his trials and tribulations and the troubles he goes through, because at the start of the story he's the bottom in his ninja class, and the other students kind of make fun of him for not being a particularly great ninja. But not only that, a lot of people in his village look down on him and avoid him because on the day Naruto was born, the village was attacked by a demon fox, a very powerful sort of monster, and in order to stop it, the monster was sealed inside Naruto as a baby. So he's grown up with this sort of monster inside him, and everyone in the village knows about it except for Naruto at first. So they tend to avoid him, and parents tell their children not to play with him. So he's quite lonely because he doesn't have any parents either. He's an orphan, and he doesn't have any friends really. And as the story develops, really, you get to see how Naruto progresses both as a ninja in terms of his skill and in terms of getting acceptance from the other members of the village. Yes, the characters in this story, I think, are the best thing about it. There's some awesome characters in here. It's mainly action based. Obviously, with ninjas, there's a lot of fighting. I'm sure you can imagine. but the story is great. There's a lot of detail in the history and the characters. Something to really get your teeth into. I mean, the first 3 volumes are here, but I think there's something like 70 books out, sort of this length, so there's plenty to get your teeth into, and it's still ongoing at the moment. Yeah. If you're into sort of romance, there's a little bit of that in Naruto as well. He likes a character in his class called Sakura, but she likes someone else, Sasuke, who's Naruto's sort of rival, if you like. And Naruto also has a admirer himself called Hinata. Yeah, so if a love story interests you, there's a little bit of that here. You see, that's Sakura and that's Sasuke. Naruto, yeah. And this character is a really cool character. It's Kakashi. He is Naruto's teacher. Yeah. So that might be something you're interested in. One of the other titles I mentioned to you, I'll just get out here for you. Now this is Bleach. You can see, and this is actually the first 3 volumes in one book. So each volume this sort of length would cost probably 6 or 7 quid, but this is 10, so it's a real bargain if this is something you think you'll be interested in. And this story is about this guy called Ichigo. He can see ghosts of the dead, and because of this he gets himself into a bit of a sticky situation in the first volume, which leads to him becoming what you see on the front, which is a death god, which means he has to lay peaceful spirits to rest and defeat evil spirits. Yeah, it's a little darker, a little more mature than Naruto is, but it's also a little more erratic and, I guess, quirky. There's a lot of, sort of random lines and panels in here that you wouldn't see in Naruto, and a bit more mature content. Some of the violence is slightly more brutal. It's obviously not horror by any stretch of the imagination. It's also a bit, say, more sexual in places. Again, not dirty or anything, but there's the odd line which kind of makes me cringe, and you just think, why have they put that in there? And you don't really get that in Naruto, so I'd say if you're looking for something a bit more adult, this might be what you're looking for. I have to say, I'd probably prefer Naruto. I think some of the characters are better written, but honestly, this is great. I have no idea why it's called Bleach, actually. But it's well worth the read. The humour is very good in this one. Yeah. If you want to go a little more mature still, then we have this Akira. Now this is an older manga, and it's in 6 volumes, sort of this size, and it's not still going today like Naruto and Bleach are. It was just the 6 volumes. This is the first, and as I said, this is quite a bit more mature than the other two. There's some swearing in it, some heavier sort of sexual content, drugs are in it, and just some kind of weird, trippy stuff. But it's really good. It's basically about this biker gang, and one of their members is experimented on by scientists, and he turns into a bad guy. I won't say any more on that. But this is definitely for the older reader. There's a lot of political elements to the storyline, a lot of social references that younger readers probably wouldn't understand or appreciate. So this might be something you're interested in. It's fantastically drawn, and personally I think it was just a massive influence on the modern world of manga. And you may have also seen they made a film, an anime film of Akira that was quite popular in the West. Oh yeah, you've heard of that? Yeah. It's basically a condensed version of this story. I personally prefer the manga, but the film is well worth a watch. Also, you think you might want to go for something a bit more light-hearted? Yeah, I can understand that. This sort of starts with the decimation of Japan in World War III, so it's not exactly light reading. Well, I don't have it with me, but the other title of the big 3 I mentioned earlier would be One Piece. And it's slightly more childish, but definitely not any less quality. It's actually about pirates, and it starts with a great pirate named Gold Roger being executed, and just before he dies, he says that he left his treasure on an island at sort of the end of the seas, and he starts a great pirate era where everyone goes looking for his treasure. And one of these is the main character, who is called Luffy, as they say. And the story is about Luffy assembling his pirate crew and then venturing out to a place called the Grand Line, where he intends to find Gold Roger's treasure, which is called the One Piece, which is where the title comes from. And by doing this, he'll become the Pirate King. Yeah, it's definitely more light-hearted. The action scenes are very cartoon-like, not very brutal at all like they are in Bleach, and there's hardly any sort of adult references that I can remember off the top of my head. So, is there anything, you would like the Bleach, okay, and the first two Naruto, okay, that's good. Do you want me to order the One Piece? Yeah, you want me to order just the first one? Okay. Yep, I'll do that. Okay. Wondering if there's anything else. I think this would be enough. But if you wanted to delve a bit more into the history of manga and try something a little older, a little different, without going for something a bit mature like Akira is, you could try the Dragon Ball series. Yeah, I bet you have heard of it. Dragon Ball is generally considered to be the most popular manga and anime of all time, particularly in the West, in UK, Europe and America. And they did make a live action Hollywood film. Yeah, you've seen that. Yeah, it was awful, wasn't it? Please don't judge Dragon Ball by that film. It's honestly nothing like it. Yeah, Dragon Ball it follows a character called Goku from the time he's a child to I think sort of the age of 50-ish, perhaps 40. And he I won't give too much away, but he basically defends the Earth from various threats over and over again. Yeah, it's a lot more simplistic than the mangas I've showed you today, but it's amazing, and a lot of these probably wouldn't exist without Dragon Ball. It's so I've got some absolutely amazing fight scenes and great mythology, and that's really something I recommend. Yeah, you want me to order some of them too? Okay. They're a little harder to get hold of, obviously, because it finished quite a while ago, whereas Naruto, Bleach and One Piece are all still going, so yeah. Okay, so I've got you Naruto 1 and 2, the first 3 volumes of Bleach, and I'll pack them up for you. And I've ordered volumes 1 of One Piece and Dragon Ball. Is that enough for today? Yeah? Awesome. Well, I really hope you enjoy it. Yeah. I hope to see you again. Please let me know if you enjoy them or not. Okay. Take care. Bye bye.